crushing my own head. Anyways, so my 3-year anniversary is coming up soon. My E-Day anniversary, as far as, when I got my dentures and all that jazz. It was December 15th, 2010. So I think it's about time for me to explain who I am and what I do up here, because I can understand how people would kind of get the wrong idea. That's weird. Anyways, so let's say you have a way to capture video, whether on your phone or like me on a laptop because they can't afford a nice setup, and you have an internet connection. YouTube is free, and any of you can make a video and post it on YouTube, and that's what I do. That's it. There's no backdoor deals or anything like that. Like, I'm not in the dental underground. Like, I have no connections or anything like that. Like, I don't call up dentists and be like, hey, I need a favor. It doesn't work that way. Like, not by a long shot. I wish. So that's not, I'm not an expert. I never went to school for this or anything. Like, I literally sat down on the floor one day in front of my computer and started making videos and putting them up on YouTube, and that's all there is to it. I think the only thing that makes me different is that, I have been doing this longer. There were some other people before me that made videos about dentures and things like that, but as far as I know, I'm the first person to really dedicate a channel to making videos about my personal experience with dentures, all the way from, dentures to implants, and just document everything as I go and really be consistent as I possibly can be about it. So yeah, I've been doing it for 3 years, and that's it. Maybe I have a little bit more insight because I'm in contact with more people, because I'm, so front and center up here on YouTube. I get messages and stuff, so I can talk to people, but that's the extent. That's all there is to it. So if you had any kind of ideas that maybe I've got the hookup or something, not quite. So I do get messages from people who ask that I hook them up. I don't have the hookup. I just don't. I'm really sorry. I wish I did. Wish I had the ability to help people out. I hear a lot of really tragic stories and people who are really desperate, where, a lot of us were at one point. But I don't have any kind of connections at all. So that's number one. Number two is the contest. As far as I know, I won that contest fair and square. There was a contest in which somebody could win a $20,000 smile makeover, and the rules were that you make a video and you submit the video and people judge the video. They vote on the video. Whoever had the most votes at the end of the contest won. Well, naturally, since I had amassed a following on YouTube, I got more votes. I was very, close. The second, the runner-up, and I'll get to that in a minute, she was very close behind me. So even with the following that I had, there was almost a point where I could have lost the contest. But, and some people have kind of made comments about how it wasn't really fair because I had such a following on YouTube. How is that not fair? This is just what I do. There is no conflict of interest or anything. I got up on YouTube. I made a YouTube channel documenting my experience. I made friends online, and they voted for me, and that's that. So as far as I knew, I won the contest fair and square, and that's the extent of my relationship with Dr. Gulpa and his staff. I won a contest. I went there 3 times. The first time was to get the implants and the temporary set of bridges. The second time was to get the permanent set of bridges, and then the third time was recently, when we thought that the titanium bar was fractured, but it turned out that the abutment was loose. They tightened it up and sent me on my merry way, and that's that. That is it. I can't call Dr. Golpa up on his cell phone at home in the middle of the night and be like, hey, can you fly me out to Vegas? Like, no, it doesn't work that way. That's it. And I've been completely honest about my experience with Dr. Golpa's office. In the beginning, when I was critiquing Dr. Golpa's, well, not Dr. Golpa's, but the way I felt and the way I looked and everything like that, when I was critiquing that, some people said that I kind of seemed ungrateful. And then, it's like when I start talking good, it's like I'm paid off. I must be paid off or something like that. No, absolutely not. I am giving my 100% honest review of everything, which, by the way, I need to dedicate an entire video reviewing Dr. Golpa's office, because I've been getting a lot of emails from people who are interested in going and want to know what it's like and what to expect and this and that. And then I'm getting emails from people who actually have gone to Dr. Golpa's office and they've got questions and concerns. And so I need to just go ahead and dedicate an entire video reviewing Dr. Golpa's office. And you're going to hear the 100% honest to God truth, because if I didn't tell the truth, as I've said before, what am I doing on here? What am I doing? Why would I even be on here if I'm not going to tell the truth? And I think that people have kind of caught on to how personal testimonies and personal stories can touch people, and maybe they see how it could be a good marketing strategy. And I don't doubt it, it is, because people want to hear the truth, but that's the thing, they want to hear the truth. So there's no amount of videos in this world that a doctor's office or dentist office or whatever could put up online that's going to get them the business that they want if they're not giving the 100% truth. That's why people follow me. That's the only reason why people confide in me and trust me. So for any of you dentists out there that want to know how I've done it, how I've, been able to get the trust of people and get people to come to me for advice and everything and kind of like rally people to action, it's because of what I'm doing right now. Is I get on camera and I give it to you straight. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Sometimes at my own expense I sound bad sometimes because I'm being completely honest, and that's what gets people's trust, is when you're honest about stuff. So, no, I'm not paid off by Dr. Golpa or any other dentist. Speaking of being paid, I get paid a little bit through advertisements on my YouTube videos and on my blog. But the reason why I say I don't get paid for this is because, you can't even, say that that's really getting paid, because it's nothing. It's not going to pay any kind of bills. It's not going to put any food on the table or anything like that. So, if you're thinking that I've got Jenna Marbles status or something like that, think again. You're not going to see me riding out in a Lamborghini anytime soon, if that's what you're thinking. Absolutely not. Nope. Not going to have any kind of MTV crib action up around here. It's just not. I don't get down like that, unfortunately. I wish, but I don't. So if you had any kind of assumptions about me, because I am up here and I'm so hey, in your face, and you thought that I have deals cut and endorsements and sponsorship and stuff, absolutely not. No. My intentions have always been pretty straightforward with this, and that's that I started my channel to kind of, come clean, I guess, to kind of release a weight off my shoulders as to what I had gone through. Just, it's something that I kept to myself for a decade and never talked about, always changed the subject if it came up. I'm sure a lot of you understand how that goes. And so it was kind of like a release for me. And then the more people that started watching, then the more I realized that there was a need for somebody to kind of be the voice for people, somebody that could kind of show others, what to expect somewhat. Everybody's situation is different, and that's kind of how I became what I'm doing right now. It's how this all worked out. And I believe that this is a blessing from God. I've said it before. I really do feel like God has blessed me and put me in a position to be able to share with everybody a tragic situation, but it's been turned around for a better cause, to help people. So it's not just like I suffered for absolutely no reason. Like, I feel like God put me through that because he knew that I could do what I'm doing right now, and that's, give other people some kind of hope, some kind of something to look forward to, when not a lot of people were really talking about this on video like this. That's what I believe. I believe that God has given me blessings. Winning the implants, I feel that was a blessing. I don't feel like that was luck or anything like that. I feel like that's, what God did for me. And so I basically just return the favor to God. I get on here and every time I make a video, every time I respond to an email, basically saying, thank you, God, for your blessings, and let me pay it forward. And that's it. There's no hidden agenda over here. This is who I am. And, I've gotten some critiques on my videos and how I go about doing things. Like I said, YouTube is free. It is free. And it will be free, probably forever. And you are more than welcome to get yourself a camera. You can buy a webcam for $20 and start making videos and do you, like Frank Sinatra. You can do it your way. But I do things to the best of my ability. I don't write a script or anything like that. And I genuinely hope that, and I know they are because I get the feedback, I get the messages. I know that these videos are helping other people, and I know that they're inspiring others to make their own videos, and I think it's awesome everything that has happened out of such a bad situation that I thought, was going to doom me for the rest of my life. I'm so thankful and so blessed, and I can't please the world. It's just, it is what it is. I can't please everybody. So I hope that everybody understands a little bit better as to who I am, no different than anybody else. I just get online and talk more for like 14 minutes about stuff. And from what somebody just recently told me, I don't stay on topic, as you can probably tell by now. So anyways, if you have any questions, then hit me up and I will try my best to keep up with emails and respond. And December 15th is 3 years since I got my teeth pulled, and I have a very special announcement coming very, very soon. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can get all of my updates as soon as they hit. I have links to all of my social media sites in the description box. Facebook is usually the first people to get all of the news, so you might want to go and like my I Wear Dentures page on Facebook. But yeah, exciting thing coming up, and it's going to benefit you guys, so you all take care.